Ba 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 ba.
Let's eat Bob. Hey, we're cannibals.
Cannibals.
Let's eat Bob.
Eat Bob.
We're gonna roast them and eat them. Oh my God, I love eating Bob.
Bob, 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 Bob is good. Went to the forest
Welcome
looking for
to-
some meat. Saw Bob in front of the building and knocked him out and ate his leg.
Bob,
Bob feet tastes good. Bob
He was
tastes
eating,
good.
but we ate him anyway. Oh my God, we're gonna change into zombies. Welcome to a
All
Walking Dead
right.
discussion.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're gonna talk.
Tainted meat.
All right.
Tainted meat. Welcome to Walking Dead.
Season 3, episode 3.
Season 3?
Season 5, episode 3.
Season 8, episode 0.
4 walls and a roof.
Wow. As Maggie so eloquently put it.
We just saw this for the first time. Once again, French subtitles.
It's all right. Less distracting this time.
Yeah. So I don't understand what the on-demand situation is for Verizon owners.
I've been having so many problems with Verizon lately. It's been like ridiculous.
It doesn't make any sense.
Every week I have a fucking problem, and they
It's
suck.
like a monopoly.
Yeah, it is.
They're just squeezing it.
Squeezing the
They
teeth.
got control, so now
Last
they're just
year, the
squeezing
episode would come on. The next day, the episode was available.
They haven't been putting anything on demand. Every like once a week I have a problem where I can't access something, or like the cable's not working right, or I can't get, all of a sudden DVR isn't working.
Yeah,
and
the other
then you
annoying
try and call them to get help, and they're completely and utterly useless, and they just basically say, no, we can't help you.
Yeah, and the other annoying thing is like
fuck?
you're forced to watch commercials because they say, fast forwarding has been.
Oh, with on demand? Yeah,
you
that's
can't fast
bullshit.
forward, and it's still stupid, especially in the age where like Hulu Plus and Netflix and stuff like this. Like,
Yeah. Suck my dick.
You guys
Yeah.
wanna,
Verizon on demand.
Want to burn them down, huh?
Burn it down. Burn it down!
let me get the matches.
Verizon's tainted meat!
All right, so what do you guys think of the episode?
Terrible.
Dawson, Dexter?
Terrible?
Too much talking.
I was actually going to say this
This was
episode.
an intense episode.
I enjoyed this episode so much because, especially the scene where the cannibals are coming into the church. I thought that was so.
That was like the coolest shot
I
where
was on
you
the edge
see...
of my seat.
Yeah.
And there's a shot before then when you see like Rick and Michonne and the group leave, and then
It just like slowly pans over to the sign.
Yeah, they
that says
hold
the
them that
church,
shot so
and then
long.
It's so long, and you're like, what the hell's going on? I kept waiting for it to cut to a commercial.
Well, that was cool.
And
I like
then
that.
I was
and then you see
legitimately
them come out. Oh, that's
getting
awesome.
really creeped out because I was like, oh my God, are they going to do jump scare where like a zombie pops out or something? But no, you just see the legs of the people coming out.
The silhouettes out of the forest.
Yeah, I wish it would do more stuff like that because, you know.
Well, there you go. There you have it. They did.
They're honestly
See,
not
if
very-
they did it like how Boss would direct it, would be that stuff all the time, and then it would be not dramatic and.
I didn't really get that part though, because they just walked away, and then like 2 seconds later, they just come right out of the
No, it
woods.
wasn't 2 seconds. That's why I was like, this shot is taking forever.
Yeah, it took a while.
Practically, because it's like, okay, they haven't really gone anywhere. What if they just hear you come out of the woods, and you're not like sneaking out of the woods? You're just walking out into the road and like in the middle, like where they could see you.
Well,
If
they knew
they're-
that they were leaving.
If they're
and-
100 yards away, you could turn around and be like, "Oh, look, there's the cannibals." Like I didn't get it.
I
and
thought
buy
I thought it was dramatically.
I thought it was awesome.
I thought if I was a
dramatically-
cannibal,
I mean,
I'd
if
be
you think
s-
about it so much, you told me last
If I was
week.
a cannibal,
like,
I'd be
stop
sneaking.
analyze- I
No.
was-
But if I was the cannibals, I'd be sneaking up there, not strutting like, "Yeah, we got this."
Well, I don't think they were
Yeah,
strutting.
I didn't see any
They didn't
strutting.
strut. You're moving your head around like they were like crazy chickens.
Well, I think they would like.
They were like, all right, everybody,
I
they're
would-
gone.
You gotta-
Let's go up to the church now
I-
and kill the people they left behind, and then we'll eat them.
Like-
and then when everyone else comes back, we'll kill them, and then we will also eat them. All right, let's go.
And then Rick is
Let's
like,
start now.
Now why? are
Okay,
they-
let's do it.
Why-
Knock, knock.
They're-
We're here. Okay.
They're walking. My point is,
should
like
just let
they
Dexter keep going. And
they
see how far
walk-
they
I got
go.
another 40 minutes in me.
they walk down the road. Why couldn't they walk down through the forest and then hop across the road to where the building is, rather
That's
than
not a
walk out.
dramatic shot.
But they're
I don't
yeah,
know. Why didn't they
obviously,
climb
'cause
the
they're
trees
out in the open
and swing like Tarzan?
My point is, they could
why
easily
didn't they
be
come
seen,
from
and
the?
it
Why
was-
didn't they
it
go
was
into the
dumb.
back door of the church?
They're terrible
Why
cannibals.
didn't they
is my
crash
point.
through the roof?
They're terrible
From a
cannibals?
helicopter.
I think they're excellent cannibals.
No, they're not.
All you have to do to be a good
Cannibals
cannibal
gotta be
is eat
sneaky,
another
man.
human.
Actually, they were extremely efficient
Well,
cannibals.
fine. They're terrible hunters or whatever. I don't know.
No, they were
out
just-
in the open.
No, they were just bamboozled
Yeah, they were bamboozled.
because they
My
knew
point
that
is,
they were being
they're the
watched.
easiest people to bamboozle ever. Like, what are you doing?
Ever.
They had a plan. They carried out the plan. It didn't work out, as most plans do.
Rick and them
didn't
took
like
just
it.
as big of a risk.
I didn't like the logistics of it, and I'm sure that Harry, whatever, our
Metzali?
viewer, what's that viewer? What's
Harry.
his name?
Harry?
Harry?
No, something that the one who
I don't know.
Mitch?
You have to come on.
Yeah.
I
don't
has,
recall
has the
any
word
listener-
dick in it. I think.
Oh,
What?
fuckface McBoner sauce or something?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
So I was
no,
completely
it's
wrong.
a fart
Yeah.
shit.
Fart
Yeah.
sauce.
booger
He'd
juice.
agree with me, okay? He'd agree with me, and so would Echo Argo.
All right.
I
I mean,
gotta
Well,
say.
that's, I don't know. All right. Well, what would your plan have been if you're Rick?
Well, no, I think that was a fine plan, but I think it was just dumb that cannibals walk out into the road. That's all.
all right. Okay, look. The episode starts off interesting. Last week I made the comment like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if he was infected and they're eating it? This week, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Bob is there tied up. He starts laughing, hilarious, like hysterically. It seems
After
like he's
sobbing, his sobbing turned into laughing.
Yeah,
laughter.
it seems like
Laughter.
he's going insane. Laughing.
I'm laughing now.
I love laughing. So the cannibals are around him. They're still eating. The Detroit guy's there, and he starts laughing, and he exposes his shoulder and reveals that,
He
hey,
has
look,
a tattoo of Mickey Mouse
of
on
a bite
it.
on
Yes.
it, just in case.
and you will all now have tattoos of Mickey Mouse.
You guys are in the Mickey Mouse Club now. M-I-C-K-E-Y M-O-U.
So the cannibals start panicking. One guy throws up, and then they're like, "Is it gonna happen? Like, what's gonna happen?" So I'm not sure. If... Yeah,
Great writing. Is it gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Is it gonna happen? I swallowed a fly. What can happen? Seinfeld. Yeah. So I think that kind of pushed him over the edge. That's why they kind of did something I guess Boss didn't like. The fact that they walked out into the street 5 seconds after Rick left.
I mean, I do think that they
They're
have
at a
an
precipice.
ego to them.
Yeah.
For sure. But I don't think that... I mean, look, I think that was like one of the coolest shots.
I think it was a fine shot. I'm just saying that
We like
it didn't
that
make
shot.
sense.
Yeah.
That is the best shot that's ever been shot ever.
In the
That is
history
the
of
top
shots.
shot. Oh God. Okay. So, and also they reveal something interesting where the cannibal, after Rick comes back with the group and they're all, he says kneel down, this and that, and the cannibals start explaining like, look, we used to help people, and like you don't understand.
They
but
keep saying that. The guy was saying that last time
They're
that he was there. He's like, we weren't like this. We didn't used to be. It's like, all right, stop trying to. They keep trying to like cope with like they know their monsters.
Yeah.
Like it's like to help them, with their own conscience.
they're completely insane
Yeah, they're
because
just
it's
maniacs.
I can understand, like, yeah, we were at a point where like we were so hungry we were forcing the cannibalism, but the second you're out of that, you stop it. You don't develop a
can't.
society based around that concept.
It's too late though.
Yeah, and it's
And then I
you're
liked
insane.
when he was talking to Rick when he was down on his knees, and he's like, I can see it, in your eyes. You've been out there, but you've never been hungry or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Rick was just like, Puh. I was like, you don't know what these fucking people have been through.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Everyone, of course, they've been hungry.
You don't
If
know-
anything, I would assume that everyone's been hungry.
Yeah, and I would assume the worst, like, everyone's been through shit. There's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Everyone has a horrifying
You think
story
you
to
had it
tell.
any worse than anyone else had?
Yeah.
Like, you're not the only people that have been... Rick had to kill that group of crazy bikers that Daryl was trapped with, who were going to rape Carl.
Yeah. It was funny. I was actually reading an article the other day about that episode, how they edited out a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah?
The thing, the thing about America that, we've talked about this before, like, violence is fine, but any sort of sexual thing
Yeah.
on TV or in movies is like, oh my God, you can't show that. But you can show a guy having his intestines ripped out or a guy's head being cut off or a bloody mangled corpse. But in that episode, they went further with the fact that these guys were pedophiles. One of them had a line, like, towards Carl. Like,
I
he
like
was,
to fuck little boys.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Something.
And they forced him to take it out. But they were AMC was perfectly fine with showing Rick ripping these guys apart.
Yes, biting them like to death,
Yeah,
basically, and
so-
then like stabbing them in the neck and all that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
know. It's weird. But the other thing about it too is like that I don't like is like it's better to show, I think, all of the violence. If you're gonna have violence in a movie, show all the gore, show what it's like, instead of having guns being fired and then people just like falling down dead and there's zero gore.
Yeah,
Because
right,
to
right,
me
right.
that like diminishes like the terror of.
Well, here's the thing
violence.
that's weird, man. Like, violence in real life, like when someone gets shot in real life or someone dies in real life, there's not really a lot of gore. Like when people die, it's like you watch old like war footage on History Channel stuff, and
Yeah.
you see someone get shot. Sometimes you don't even know what the hell you're looking at. Like, there's no gore to it. It's just like guy just drops.
Yeah, but I think
know what I
like the
mean?
problem with like PG-13 movies is that it makes it seem like there's zero gore. I see your point.
Yeah.
But I think then fine, I'll stick by my point
Same
because
thing
I
with,
think
like,
they should find it, make it even gore, make it something that's really scary,
Right.
So that it almost, because I feel like it doesn't. If anything, it's more glorified when there's no gore.
Well, we glorify violence in America.
That's true.
That's what we do. I
We
mean,
do.
look at the Matrix. What is the Matrix but nothing but beautified violence?
Yeah.
And it's glorious.
That's why I like
slow
Martin
motion.
Scorsese does it right, because his movies, like it's like crime movies or like Goodfellas.
Yeah, like cutting
all
the
of his
guy's
movies.
throat.
It's all like there's violence and it's like success based on violence and
Yeah.
wrongdoing, and then it's like that rise to the top, like based on that, you build on that lifestyle, but then there's always that downfall, that crazy drop.
Right. Boss is
Boss
making
is
faces.
just bored, I guess.
Anyway, back to the episode. There's a lot of long talking parts. A lot of
Oh,
people.
I hate the long talking.
But basically,
Shut your yap.
this is kind of like Bob's farewell.
If I was in
episode.
this group, the minute he shows his cut, I'd be like, oh, ching, dead.
And then you would be out of the group.
Well,
This group would not tolerate that.
I would have been what? I would like, what?
You're
It's a
better
zombie,
off-
right?
You're better off with.
What? What? Hey!
Hey, what? Okay, so
I don't, you would not last in this group, man.
we have a lot of scenes with Tyreese.
Wouldn't last with me.
So that's Tyrese's sister, right?
yeah.
Okay, so Tyrese's sister, near the end of the episode,
Annie.
Annie.
That's not her name.
Whatever.
I don't know. Tyrese's. I just know.
What's her name?
You're being so strange.
What's her name then? What's her name?
I don't know
Sasha.
her name.
Right.
Yeah, Sasha. Yeah.
No,
it is Sasha.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Annie. Who cares? Too much talking. I'd kill these people. You're being crazy.
I'm being honest.
Sasha and Bob have developed a relationship. Tyrese. There's a scene there where Sasha kind of gives Tyrese.
Tyreese
the
is
knife.
like, "Can I get in on Bob?
I love Bob.
Break me off a piece of Bob."
So I forget my point. I forget.
Okay.
Bob's dead.
Moving on.
Poor Bob is dead.
Well, Bob is that's revealed.
So
and
for
then
this next
Tyreese, I think I know what you're talking about. Tyreese comes in and he's like talking about how he sees Sasha sitting there with Bob, and she wants to go and like get these bastards that didn't get killed them all. And he's like, "No, see, I felt that I know how you feel right now, and this is what I wish that I really had,
Right.
because he didn't get that with his, I can't even remember the name of his girl, but with his girlfriend.
Yeah, with the little girl.
Yeah, because Carol just
burned
took
up.
her and burned her.
Yeah.
So that's why, that's what I think the scene that you were going with. But-
Yes, and also, so for this next segment, what are your favorite Bob moments? This is a
My favorite Bob moment, one of my favorite Bob moments is
I know it.
when Bob and Daryl were just rubbing their foreheads together, staring. That was a strange moment.
Mm-hmm.
That was more of a strange Bob moment.
I always thought Bob was good with a pistol. That's what I liked about Bob. He had some skill.
I always thought Bob was going to do something weird.
I know
But he-
there was
then
a
he never
moment.
did.
I always thought
'Cause
because
Sasha
they
changed
set him
that.
up as like this recovering alcoholic, and then he was in that wine shop, and he puts the wine back on the shelf, and then the zombies fall through the roof.
Yeah.
But I always thought later on it would be revealed like he would be completely wasted or something, like he kind of smuggled in some alcohol, and then he would mess something up,
Oh,
which they never did.
he knocked over all those shelves in the store, right?
That's
No,
what he was just talking
he
about.
put the
Yeah,
wine
yeah,
bottle back on the
right.
shelf, and the shelves just completely.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's my favorite moment.
All right, that's your favorite moment? Okay.
Need a drink, gotta get it.
And he got that guy killed, some random
Whatever.
That was a rando. Who cares?
Randos.
So, okay, since we seem to be going all over the place, what are the big three things?
Glenn was in this episode.
The big three that happened in this episode. Big 3 points. Dexter,
Cannibal's dead.
cannibals are dead. They're gone. Point 1 is made. Point 2,
The group has split.
group is split. That's right. Eugene and Abraham and...
And now Glenn and Maggie go with them because they made that deal after because Abraham was adamant about leaving that minute, and Eugene didn't want to go, but he kind of like I don't know scolded him, and he was like, "No, I'm your father, and we are leaving," kind of thing.
and point 3 was the last point in this episode.
Oh well, the very ending, Daryl comes out of the forest
Closet.
Maybe that will
Finally.
happen in an episode.
Come on out.
Well, Michonne is
A gay
outside.
guy
She's got her
comes
newfound sword. She's like her old self again. When she picks that sword up, she's like, "No, I don't want you back, but it feels so good." That
Now,
you're
why wouldn't
here."
she want the sword back?
Because of the person she was with the sword. That's what I always say.
Awesome.
But was she bad with the sword?
I think
Well,
the sword represents
a dark time
Yeah,
for
that
her.
dark period.
Right, that flashback.
Because
yeah.
she lost her kid, and that was her boyfriend and her brother, or her boyfriend's friend or something.
Right.
That trailed him, and just all of that, and the aloneness, and then all of the struggling, and then she found Rick and had her relationship with Carl grew, and then when all that was going on, then the sword was gone at some after Terminus and stuff, and then I think when it came back, you can see her face when she gets the sword back. She's it's so slow, and then she's just staring at it. To me, I just got the sense she didn't want it, but she had to take it.
Yeah.
But then she's outside with Gabriel talking, and then she hears a rustle in the tree line, and Daryl comes out, and he looks like he's about to cry when she asks, "Where's Carol?" And then he just kind of pauses and looks kind of over his shoulder and says, "Come on out." And then the episode
very
ends.
abrupt ending.
That was cool.
Very Sopranos-esque. Just stops.
There
and-
was, I heard a Journey song playing too.
Very,
Really?
Yeah.
very, very kicking the balls kind of ending.
Sopranos.
Right.
Yeah, kicking the balls.
Do you remember when you guys were over?
No.
It was the season
Yes.
finale of The Sopranos. This
I
is
remember.
years ago.
Yeah.
No.
I was here for sure.
You guys were both here.
Really?
Yes, and
never
I
watched
never
that
watched
show.
The Sopranos, but you were really into it, and you came over.
Yeah.
And we were going to play Smash Brothers, but before we play Smash Brothers, you had The Sopranos on, and so it's a finale. I'm just watching it, I don't know any of these characters. or something. It seems like this seems interesting. He's just looking up at the door. He watches his daughter come
Journey's
in. and
playing.
It cuts to black, and you looked at me like I did something.
I
wrong.
thought you sat on the remote or something. And I thought you did something, or I thought your cable went out.
Right.
And then I immediately called my dad, who was at home
Daddy?
watching.
Daddy, what happened to The Sopranos?
Dad, Oxnard ruined The Sopranos for me, Dad. No, but I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what happened? What happened? The cable went out here. How did it end, or something like that? And he was like, that was the ending. And then of course,
Dun, dun, dun.
and then of course later on, the next day, everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And people
Yeah,
were like,
I just remember the
because
background.
everybody that watched The Sopranos,
WTF.
basically, 80% of the audience that truly loved it, I felt like wanted to be a Soprano. So they were like,
by the way-
"Oh,
Hey,
what the fuck was that shit?"
hey.
By the way, you heard from the creator of the show, right?
All I know is he said, "Look, it's all there." I didn't hear him say
I think he said
what I
he's
heard was
not
he
dead.
never said this is what happened. He said, "Hey, all the pieces are there. It's all in there. It's clear. I think it's clear what happened."
Yeah,
That's what
but
says.
he also said, I think, he's not dead, so Tony
That's what he
Soprano.
said?
I think he said
don't
that.
know. I don't
Hold
know.
on, let me look it up.
David Chase, is that his name? I don't think he said that, because I think that was the whole thing. It was like, look, if you can't make up your own mind about it, then fuck you, basically. Which I respect. Because my feeling was that he was shot. That he was taken out. Got whacked. Oh! Forget about it.
You know what probably was? Is probably a teeny little reflection somewhere of a guy pointing a gun at it.
If you look,
You've
if you
gotta
con-
zoom
look
in.
at his pupil, you can see
Yeah.
it's like a Goldfinger moment, and you see the guy going in with the
I thought you
gun.
said Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Goldfinker. I am
Goldfinger.
I'm how you say Goldfinker. Goldfinker. Don't point your finger at me.
Well, okay, let's go for the Soprano thing. This is what Tony Chase said.
Chase?
David Chase said, someone asked him, is Tony Soprano dead? And he shook his head. He said, no. And he said simply, no, he isn't.
Oh.
That was all.
Maybe he meant, like, he lives on in all of us. There's a little bit of Tony Soprano in every one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's
guess.
practically 99% pasta.
And Gabagool.
And we've all had it.
Gabagool. All right. Anyway,
Practically 99. He's 99% pasta.
he's a walking linguine or rigatoni.
He's just a noodle.
How many pastas can you name? Go.
Fettuccine, linguine, spaghetti, penny, fusilli, manicotti, balls,
Gemelli.
balls.
Gemelli.
You looked online.
Rotini.
It doesn't matter. It's
Ziti.
over. The contest is over.
Spaghetti.
lasagna.
Angel hair. Fettuccine. Linguine.
I did those two already.
Fucking. I'm gonna. Oh.
Subtract 2
Shells.
from boss.
Shells. The little shells. Elbows.
Velveeta, shells
elbows,
and cheese.
Risotto.
Macaroni.
Is risotto
Orzo.
a pasta? I thought
Orzo.
risotto was a rice.
Orzo. Right. Orzo. I
Orzo,
meant.
okay.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi counts. Yep.
Gnocchi?
Macaroni.
Sure.
Elbow.
He said that one. Subtract 1 from Oxnard.
Yeah. Let's kill him.
The point is...
Tortellini.
Yeah. Tortellini. Ravioli.
Ravioli.
Lasagna? No, that's
said
more of a
lasagna.
dish. That's more of a
Is
dish. Yeah, I think
Do
so.
you use ziti pasta and or
Ziti, you can make baked ziti, which is kind of like lasagna.
something? Yeah.
What the fuck? We're not talking about Walking Dead at all. This is a
Welcome
weird
to
episode,
Pasta Pros. Starring Oxnard, Baked, Ziti. He doesn't have a last name, so I couldn't do anything with
Okay,
that.
so boss, what are your favorite moments from this episode?
I like when the baby looks.
Oh yeah, that was a good cut.
This baby makes
How do you
absolutely
think it-
fantastic
I know.
facial responses to the situation.
How long do you think it took to get that?
Baby Judith is like the best actor.
It was like,
She makes perfect faces for whatever the situation is.
almost
yeah.
cartoonish.
Even when Rick is holding her there, I'm like, that's a good actor. That baby.
Baby's going straight to the top.
That baby's gonna be famous.
Hey, baby, you got the goods.
And you know it's like probably like 7 different babies.
I think it's one baby.
No, because usually what they do is like
For close-ups, it's the same baby.
the thing is
I
like
think.
when you make a movie or a show or something like that, like you need to
Yeah,
have,
I know. Like Full House, it was the twins, and Big Daddy was those
Yeah,
twins.
you
and
need
they
like more than at
grew up
least
to be puffy weirdos.
at least 2, so that
And-
because sometimes babies are sick or a baby.
Well,
is
maybe
busy
it's
doing this.
twins again.
Yeah, it might be.
I also liked, obviously, when he's like in the beginning, tainted meat. When he's like,
Oh my god, that
going
was
into
that
his
was.
lap.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was
is my
good.
favorite Bob moment. Actually,
that was awesome.
he kept screaming it.
And then
He ate diseased meat.
there's this one really greasy cannibal who's turning the doorknob. Who's that guy? He's really weird looking.
I like to turn knobs. Just don't look at me while I turn the knob. I'm turning it good.
He really
When
looks
I
like a
pull
dirty
my
cannibal.
knob.
Though.
No, it's funny because there was a shot of Rosita, and then there was a shot of that guy turning the knob,
Yeah.
and we were all like, "Wait, who is that guy?"
Yeah.
We got confused for a moment. Eugene is real sweaty in this episode too.
I thought Rick was going to kill Eugene in this episode.
Really? What made you think that? Oh,
I
when
don't
he
know, I
says
was
when
just-
Abraham is leaving,
I
and he's
thought-
like, "Try and stop me." Rick just walks up and stabs Eugene in
I
the
thought
face.
Abraham was like kind of stepping out of line, and Rick was going to say, "Okay, his only like power play is Eugene. because,
Oh,
he's
take
all
Eugene.
doing it for
Yeah.
Eugene, and through him, oh, we're going to save everyone." So I thought like maybe Rick would snap and like kill Eugene. It's like, no, you have to be with us. What else you got? Something like that.
I'm pretty sure that would like Abraham would kill him then, and then
Would
someone
he?
would kill Abraham, and then it would be like a shit show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That was awesome too. I loved when when the greasy guy's by the doorknob and the other guy, and then they're like, are we done with this shit? Talking to them and like, let's go. And it's like, all right. And the guy, he's like in the middle of telling them what to do, and then they just get taken out. Oh man. And then that was awesome.
And he's
And
trying
then
to
Rick,
make the claim like, oh, like if you would have killed me by now, unless you wanted me. It's like, no, we're just trying to save bullets.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see the red-handled machete that in the first
Yeah.
episode of the season Rick said he was going to kill him with.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then wow, that was then it got brutal. They really hacked them up. These people.
Now, what would you have done with the cannibals?
Oh, I don't know. This is what I wanted to see. I don't know if it's what I would have done, but I wanted to see them make it a little bit slower. What?
Ask me.
What would you have done with the cannibals, boss?
Whoa, thanks for asking. I would have chained them all up in a room, barred it, made sure they couldn't escape,
Okay.
and we'd... Well, no.
Fist
And
fuck
we
'em?
feed them
No,
delicious meals.
No, we'd feed them each other.
They'd like that.
Yeah.
They're cannibals.
I would have done it like how they did it, because the thing is, I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with these people anymore.
No, exactly.
I'd rather just be rid of them.
No,
Yeah.
man.
The only thing, like
No.
like I was saying, I agree with you, Oxnard, but like I was saying, I kind of, part of me wished that they would have like tortured him a little bit physically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, here, I'm gonna hack off your leg. Now I'm hacking off your arm. Now I'm
my
stabbing you in the stomach.
dicks are
Now I'm
sick.
slashing your face off. Yeah, you wanted to chain them up and feed them each other.
What you can...
Tainted meat.
You are...
Tainted meat.
It's horrible.
Or I would have done what Carol did to that guy's mother, the leader of the cannibals' mother, and let the walkers get him. That's
yeah,
always
that's
good.
like if you want to torture them, then I say just chain them up and tie them to a tree in the forest, and make sure they can't defend themselves.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later something's going to come across.
I
them
would
and
like,
eat 'em.
yeah, I would like make them so that like they're completely immobilized, and then start like screaming at the top of my lungs
Yeah.
and like firing off a couple rounds, and then the walkers will get them.
That's how the mob takes.
But
out
that's
people.
if you want to like torture them. I agree, but they should have just. I'm
Zombies.
glad they just kill these
Mob uses
fuckers.
zombies.
No, let's say like I piss off the wrong guy, and he has affiliations.
That's
with
guaranteed to
certain
happen
groups.
in there.
Oh man, this is why.
Just some guy's just gonna look at
Hey
your.
guys,
Some
I'm
guy's just.
Oxnard to do, Bob.
He's not even gonna have to say anything. Some guy's just gonna see his face and just be like, "You dirty rats! You dirty rats!"
And so they'll hire a guy, and what he'll do is he'll kidnap you, put a sack over your head, drive you out into like the middle of the woods, cover you in peanut butter and honey, and tie you to a tree. And
So a zombie bear comes and gets you.
or just a bear, like you're gone.
Not a zombie?
No, I'm just saying in real life.
Oh, okay.
But I would do that during the zombie apocalypse, yeah. If someone pissed me off and I didn't want to actively kill them, but I wanted them dead in a way.
See, that's why it's definitely going to be you, like the Detroit hat guy would say. Just
Right.
take care of business right there. Don't even drag it out. Just get it done.
Yeah,
Just kill them.
can't do it. It would
Don't toy with people. That's weird anyway.
It would haunt me.
Yeah, I mean, this is
I
what I'm
can't
saying.
hurt
This is what I
somebody.
would have wanted to see in the show. It's not something that I don't think I would actually do, but who knows?
You're a
Who knows
monster.
what I'm capable of? I'm a strong mom. Strong moms don't play that game.
Right.
Strong moms just get it done.
What were we again?
You don't want to break them like Ramsay Snow did to Theon. Huh? You could have 4 Theons.
I'll cut his dick off and then I'll feed it to him and then
wave a sausage in his face covered in mustard.
I'll send it somewhere. I'll wait for the mailman to come, the zombie mailman.
All right. Do you have the comments, boss? I feel like you guys should read the comments because I read
right.
them all the time.
All right.
I'll read them.
Yeah, like-
let's do half. I'll do alternate.
All right.
Okay. Now we're going to get your comments. Comments are a big deal nowadays because last episode I played some music over the comments. See?
Aha! I so noticed that.
So here are the comments.
It made them more bearable.
Exactly.
And because I still don't understand why we do this segment.
I don't understand why we record anything at all about this show.
The first comment is from Ditto Prankline. Anyone else think it's weird that a car with a cross on it kidnaps Beth and then the group meets a priest and then they see the car again? Just saying.
Yes, that was very weird. I was asking you guys last week if the priest in the church had anything to do with the cannibals.
Maybe it's a plus sign.
Obviously they do. 'Cause he was asking them, and
Well, they thought the same thing, yeah, because that was a big scene. Oh, that was another big reveal that we didn't talk about yet.
Or
But
it's a
yeah, Gabriel
crooked X.
reveals what he did.
right.
Which is basically he didn't do anything.
Yeah,
like
that was so
he
dumb.
kept the doors locked. He let everybody stay outside and die.
I still don't believe him. That's like a week in the zombie.
I was
apocalypse,
wondering
that's
how involved he was. Like, I was almost to the point where, like, he was one of the cannibals and just purposely was pretending to be a priest.
Wow, he's really good if that
Yeah.
was the case, or if that is still the case.
Yeah, but right now I do think, like, he was a priest who got involved with the wrong group, and now...
There was also he went so far as to have a picture of himself taken with one of the one of the women who was then a zombie that he saw. He went deep.
Balls deep.
Then we have Echo Argo. Great review as always, guys. And Oxnard, you definitely need to go to the party as the Eye of Sauron. Just go bare-chested and paint it on.
Last week I asked what I should be for Halloween, Lord of the Rings themed. I still don't know.
Flaming though.
By the way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be an Urukai.
Oh, nice.
And what I'm going to try and make armor out of paper mache.
Nice.
So we're going to see how that's going to go.
Wow. I got a sweet robe for my Gandalf costume.
Okay. But I'll let you know.
I'm having trouble finding a staff, though.
If all else fails...
You can have a white hand to Saruman on your head?
Yes.
Yo.
I get my hand in paint.
I think there's a mask, too, though, if you wanted. Like,
I was going to go...
He's got the face already.
Look at those teeth.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to like Halloween Express or one of those Halloween shops and get like prosthetics and try and do it.
Nice.
If that all fails,
I feel like you're gonna end up looking like Bebop from Ninja Turtles.
maybe. But if that all fails, I have a backup costume, which I told you about already.
You're still gonna be Popeye Boss? Yeah, fuck you.
I don't understand why I'm trying so hard if he's just gonna
He's
be
gonna
Popeye.
be the worst Halloween costume ever.
Yeah.
It's basically just my shirt.
I'm gonna go
and a
as
sailor hat.
boss.
Well,
That's my
actually,
costume.
Jingles came as me one year.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
It was weird.
The next
really
comment is
Next
from
comment.
Al Calloway. Glenn versus Daryl? Whatever, y'all. Glenn is awesome. He's the only man left who hasn't lost his sanity. Daryl is a great character, but any ladies lusting after him are wasting their time. Did you see that extra platonic hug he gave Carol? And he's so protected of Beth without a hint of sexual tension. That character is what I like to call a gay.
All right. Do you think Daryl's gay?
That's a
No.
rumor. Might happen. Who knows?
But do you personally think Daryl's
He's
gay?
probably asexual.
I personally think that Daryl is gay. Why not?
He's
Are
in
there
love
any-
with tracking.
Any openly gay characters on The Walking Dead?
In
Not-
comics, there
not
are.
yet. Oh, really?
Yeah. All right.
That's why people
Oh,
would be surprised.
there's the lesbian.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not that open though. It's not like blatant.
It's pretty blatant.
Yeah, but it's still kind of like the side
Have you
thing.
seen
Well,
the-
not.
Have
it's
you
not blatant
seen
right
the
now.
extras?
I don't know.
That's you watching. That's you. That's my impersonation of you
I
watching
thought
the
that was the
extras.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
I was like,
just
what is
like
going on?
It's just like a still. Like,
I thought you was trying to scissor with a zombie or something.
no, that was my impersonation of Boss watching the extras.
okay.
Next
Makes
comment.
All right, Ergoslav. We have no Bob, only Bob flavor spaghetti. I am excited about all of the wild characters in the show, but it seems like the preacher won't be around long.
Oh, you got that right, Yuri.
Yeah, and don't you think so, Yuri?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Yeah, I thought the priest would have died already. I'm surprised
Yeah,
he's
me
still
too.
around. But instead, Bob died. So,
Yep.
next comment.
What a cruel world.
Enrique Ulloa. The happy couple were
Hippie.
The hippie couple were killed. The girl by zombies and her boyfriend was in episode 1 of the season. He was the first guy that got his throat slit.
Okay, so he's saying
I did
remember-
not notice that.
I didn't realize
Yeah, in
that.
episode 1, that guy who got his throat
Yeah.
The first one?
at the trough.
He's really observant.
He was the... Wow, I had no
Yeah.
fucking idea.
yeah,
That's pretty
I
cool.
thought they both died.
Good job.
Yeah, that's
Enrique.
very good.
Excellent. You guys are very observant.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Amazing Larry!
What's his picture?
What's that terrible movie with
Howard the Duck?
Howard the Duck, yeah. Don't you think by now, when they know they're heading to a place full of zombies like the food bank in this episode, they'd maybe wear some leather jackets and a motorcycle helmet or a hockey mask? Why do the characters have to be so dumb? And here's a general Walking Dead discussion point for you guys. Where's the last place you'd want to be stuck right after the zombie apocalypse hits? My vote is the NBA All-Star Game. 7 foot, 300-pound zombies everywhere.
Well,
I don't. That's the last place he'd want to be.
Yeah, because you're going to be
that makes
surrounded by
sense.
these gigantic...
I thought he was saying, "Where's the number one place you'd want to be?" I think this guy's got a fetish for gigantic zombies.
Yeah, no, you're going to be surrounded
Amazing, Larry, I'm smoking.
by gigantic black men who are now zombies. I would say an NFL game would be even worse.
Yeah, that'd be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roided up rage zombies.
Or like an NHL game, like those guys are big.
Or a professional wrestling match.
Like I'm pretty sure, like if you're at a baseball game and all the players turn into zombies,
I would not want to. I think the last place I would want to be is like it's a WWE Raw when the zombie apocalypse hits, because you'd have all the wrestlers and like insane, giant fat hick people
like
that are zombies.
steroid-induced.
Yeah, they're all hopped up on nachos and Mountain
Listen
Dew.
to me, Hulk Hogan. I am the ultimate warrior.
Let me tell you something, brother.
You listen, brother.
I like brains.
Oh, yeah. Snap into a human.
Snap into a human bone. I don't know.
Oh yeah. The Rock.
A Slim Jim. And another, you know.
I was trying to think of something that was like Slim Jim, but I completely failed. But I could have just said Slim Jim.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap into a Slim Jim. It still works. Is he a seal?
You know, I imagine like a Walmart would be a horrible place.
Yeah.
It's Walmart on Black Friday.
Can't
and
even
the zombie
tell if they're
apocalypse
zombies.
hits.
Because you know what? You can't tell the difference.
Wait, are you a zombie or do you just work here?
Yeah.
Are you an employee?
What's another bad place to be? Like a movie theater.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, like a crowded movie theater. Everyone
Like
goes-
on Halloween, a movie theater. Because you're like, yeah, right, look at this zombie costume, honey. Oh, it's so authentic. Wow, this guy's really into it.
How about jail?
We saw that. We saw that. They
Really?
were in the jail. Yeah, in Walking Dead, they were in
Oh,
a prison.
yeah, but if you're stuck
Those
in
guys
one
were stuck.
cell, I mean, that's what I
Well, yeah,
meant.
then you're just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How about like a music festival
Oh, like Woodstock.
or like Burning Man?
Yeah, something like that.
Everybody's fucking high as hell, on tripping balls on LSD.
Hey, do you think zombies would be affected at all by any sort of narcotics or any sort of like drugs?
That's a good question.
Sure, yeah. I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would they act differently? Like if you gave a zombie
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
bunch
they'd
of,
start dancing and like
like you shove
just
like
rubbing themselves.
3 hot brownies into a zombie's face.
I don't think you would eat
No,
it.
I think you'd have to like inject a drug directly
Yeah,
into
right.
what remains
Yeah.
of their brain.
All right, so a zombie's coming. I have a heroin dart, and I blow it.
Oxnard goes around heroin darts and making people addicts.
Heroin darts. What happens when you run out? Yeah. Guess what? Now you're addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
And I'm the only man who's got any.
That's what you get for giving me a F in 2nd grade.
Mrs. Bitch.
Let's say there's like a horde of zombies, and I have like Ambien mist. And I have like I fashion like I attach like Ambien mist to a leaf blower, and I just go out and go.
Create a sleep cloud.
Yeah, would it
That's
affect
good.
them?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
think-
Because are they breathing?
Make sure the
I mean, do
lady's
they
not going
do
your
they
way.
take in oxygen?
See, they don't breathe because the governor.
No,
Remember?
and they were underwater. Remember?
Yeah, they
and they
were
were just
underwater.
no, like I think I don't even think they have blood coursing through them. I think it's just the basic. Like it's a part of the brain that just provides the most basic function of
Yeah.
like movement
just
and
a
like them
lizard
being aware
brain.
of surroundings.
Yeah, the lizard brain.
Yeah. So I think you would have to be like almost injected directly there somehow,
All right.
because I don't think they would breathe in the ambient mist.
These are the questions I wish you would answer.
These are all things you would have to try and find out for
That's the thing,
yourself.
Like, I wish it was like a pocket of the pocket of some part of the world where a zombie outbreak did.
I
occur.
wish there was a pocket of the United States. You're gonna say first, I
Yeah,
think.
but just
If only
and then like
some place where no one cares what happens.
Sure, and
One of the
then-
Dakotas.
So you know for sure, like, okay, they're not going to escape. It's not going to spread. And now you can do these experiments. I want to know, like,
Yeah.
if I had an ambient spraying leaf blower, would it affect the zombies? Is that?
Are you? So it's like liquid Ambien? How did you? Or you're just firing
I don't
Ambien
know.
pills at them?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just throwing ambient into the crowd. So leave your comments. This is what I want to know. What do you think? What drugs would affect a zombie? If I put PCP into
What
some
drugs
soup
affect you?
and threw in a zombie's face?
And everybody knows that I love the Dakotas. I was just kidding, so get over it.
What? What is that referencing?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
These guys don't even listen to me.
I don't think so.
I don't listen to you.
Do you guys
that
listen to
this
me?
recording?
My best friends don't listen to me.
You know what's amazing? When I edit the show later, you'll say stuff during the review, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even remember him saying that.
Yeah, me
I didn't
too.
even know Dexter was here.
That's what happens when I listen too.
See, every time
Same
after
thing
we're
with
done
D&D.
recording, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I talked 90% of the time.
I'm like, wow, that's a good point. I should have said something to respond to that.
If only I gave a shit about what Dexter said at all.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that was this week's.
Listen and you'll hear. I made a crack. I said
Nice.
when Oxnard was talking
I'll
about.
hear it. I'll hear
Yeah, it was a good one.
it.
I thought it was a
know.
pretty good joke.
It was probably
Odds are, if you're listening to this, our D&D,
good. You're already dead.
Halloween D&D should be up, or it will be up soon. So look forward to that.
Whoa.
And also, if you listen to us talking about these stupid shows, Game of Thrones, and well, it's not a stupid show, but listening.
Hey, and also, this isn't a stupid show.
No, it's sure.
Yeah,
it's
if
not.
you
You're a stupid show,
Hey,
Oxnard.
let him finish his point.
Okay, so I'm just saying, listen to our D&D stuff.
Yeah,
if you
man,
listen to us talk,
Yeah.
it's the same exact shit, except
Yeah.
now we're playing D&D.
Yeah.
Should we
Yeah.
ask them for
And it's-
suggestions for a name change?
It's like barely D&D too.
Oh, okay. You want to do that?
I don't know. I'm asking you guys first.
Wait,
All right.
hold on. And the important thing to know about our D&D is if you can just watch our
Or listen.
holiday episodes and you won't really, miss anything.
Yeah,
And
those
then,
are standalone.
that'll get you hooked.
Yeah. We also do side quills with separate characters that are
Those are somewhat
smaller. Yeah, they're like
those are
little
related
side
to the
parts of the
storyline,
story.
but
Yeah.
for the most part,
It's almost like
holiday
webisodes
specials you
for
can
our
just watch.
web series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our name, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was asking you. Do you think you'd want to? Because we were talking about doing a name change. So, do you think you'd want to say, "Hey, look, we're thinking about changing our name"?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do you guys have any suggestions? Let us know.
Yeah, another thing we were discussing seriously is we might do a name change for the channel.
We're also not. We're also going to do a name change.
We're thinking of doing a name change for the channel just because I think the name "Shooting the Shit," one word, is just tricky to find.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys found it.
Well, the thing, I searched on Google "Shooting the Shit," our stuff doesn't even come up.
When I've searched in the past, it's just been hillbillies shooting at shit with guns.
it's literally
Yeah.
shooting at shit.
And I was like, wow, okay. And it's like, one of the things was like blowing shit up. Yeah. It wasn't even shooting.
So for those of you who found us and like our stuff, thank God you exist. Because I don't even understand how they found us, but you did,
Yeah.
and you like us.
You're amazing at finding
You're the greatest
obscure
fans in the
channels.
world.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Rock and roll.
So yeah, if you have an idea for a good name for us to switch to, I was thinking STS Industries, but I think it needs
See,
to
there's
be
Nerdist Industries, though.
it needs to be something even simple like banana hammock, or like
Porn.
like just something like Jubadab or something, like just something you
Tit
search
fuck cum shot.
or no, you're gonna get porn sites.
Swank. That sounds like something from porn.
Swank.
Wait, what did you say before?
Swank.
They call it the flargle?
Yeah, the flargle.
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 Scientists are calling it the flargle.
I don't know. I have a feeling
that's
a
for our
listener
news
out there has a good idea what we should change it to. Leave it, and if we do, we'll do what we'll do. We'll do like a special secret podcast,
Yeah.
and we'll give you a password. That's the only way you can get it.
I was thinking like kitten wears bow tie, something with kittens.
It has to be something you just search, like
because
boom.
people, but the rest of the world doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
We want age on our side.
Yeah, like hamster eats burrito. That thing has like 10 million views.
Yeah, but think about
How
it.
about
Like,
broken zip?
you want like a simple, quick name, like you search
Actually, it's
Google.
kinda good.
It's just Google. You search like Yogscast. You just search Yogscast. You search YouTube. You just
I
search
like
YouTube.
Boss just said broken zipper. I don't know if they just made that on the spot, but I kind of like
Because I
it.
unzip my jacket.
Broken zipper. Yeah, it could be that. It doesn't
Easy.
matter what it is.
Yeah.
Because
Well, something like that. Come up. Let us know what you think
How
would
about
be
this?
the best name to
How
find us
about
with.
half fro? Half an afro. Half fro.
That's too complicated. No one's gonna Google that.
yeah, and also
Google Siri, half an afro. I don't know what the fuck you are talking about.
mine's Australian. So, oi,
nice.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, mate. All right.
I had a British woman. So it's like turn left at the roundabout. It was awesome.
How about pants off? Because everybody's searching stuff like that anyway.
You just thought of that because you just took your pants off.
Exactly. Phone hand.
How about sip a drink?
Breathe in.
How about record useless
How about
review?
breathe oxygen?
All right. Okay. And the other thing, I was looking through our shooting the shit archives, and on our hard drive,
It's like the warehouse for Indiana Jones.
about a year ago,
we got this
organized
guy
in any way.
wheeling around recording.
about a year ago, we
85-year-old in a golf cart.
about a year ago we recorded Let's Play for Earthbound.
Oh,
And
yes.
I was watching that again, and at the time I thought it was horrible, but I was watching it again and I was laughing my ass off.
I loved it at the time we watched it. I know you hated it.
Yeah, so I think I just might put those.
just do
I'm
it.
gonna edit it, put it up, and then if
then
you
we'll
guys
do
like
more.
that, yeah,
It was basically Boss Oxnard and I love Earthbound and the Mother series, but we were just like nerding it, like geeking out about it to Boss.
But he was the one
and we were
playing.
getting Boss to play, and he was basically
and like
just yawning the entire time.
no, and then like
and then I feel like you got mad.
I was getting mad because he would just walk by people and say, "Why aren't you talking to that person?" He's like, "No, I'm just gonna play it the way I would play it on my own." And I was like, "No, you don't understand. We're recording a fucking video. Talk to people so we can do the voice." No, that's not how I would play it.
Hey, look, I respect that though. I respect that.
It was funny, so I guess it worked out. All right.
Yeah, put it up. That's exciting.
Okay, so
Conflict is hilarious.
All right.
see you guys next week and look forward to the stuff we're doing.
All right, bye.
Happy trails.
Bye, and happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.